Good morning, students. Class 12th matrix, and today we will discuss about the transpose of matrix, symmetric matrix, skew symmetric matrix, and the properties related to symmetric and skew symmetric matrices. So first topic is transpose of a matrix. What is the transpose of matrix and what are the properties related to transpose of matrix? So let A is equals to Aij be the given matrix of order m cross n. What is the given? A matrix A having element Aij be the given matrix of order m cross n. Then a matrix obtained by interchanging the rows into column or column into row, columns into rows is known as transpose of a given matrix. ध्यान से सुने. Let we have given one matrix A is equals to Aij of the order m cross n. Then a matrix obtained by interchanging the rows into column, first rows into column or columns into rows is known as transpose of a given matrix. So how we will represent the transpose of a given matrix? So if the given matrix A is equals to Aij of order m cross n, then its transpose is represented by At or A prime. What is? If given matrix is A of having element Aij of the order m cross n, then how we will obtain the transpose of the given matrix? By interchanging the rows into column or columns into rows. Any one we have to do. If the given matrix, then whether we will convert all the row into column or we will convert all the column into row, then such obtained matrix is represented by At, simply read out as transpose of the matrix A or A prime, and it will be equals to Aj of order n cross m. So for example, let us suppose any given matrix A is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What is the order? Order is 2 row and 3 columns. So 3 cross 2. Now the transpose of the given matrix A will be represented by At or A prime. And how we will obtain the transpose of this matrix? We will convert the row into column. So first row will be written as first column. So 1, 2, 3, that is the first row was 1, 2, 3. Now it will be column as 1, 2, 3. Then second row 4, 5, 6, it will be written into second column, that is 4, 5, 6. Now see what is the order. In the given matrix the order was 3 cross 2. Now it is the order of 3 cross 2. Previously it was 2 cross 3. Number of rows were 2 and column was 3. Here in transpose number of rows are 1, 2, 3. So columns, rows are 3 and columns are 2. In the, whenever we have to write the order of matrix, then first we will write the rows, then we will write column, and these will be written in the form of this multiplication, but we will not find the multiplication. This is the way of representation of the order of matrix, that is 2 cross 3, means first number will represent the number of total rows and the second number will represent the number of column. So transpose of any matrix means just we have to interchange all the row into column or all the column into row. So this was about the transpose of a matrix. Now we will discuss some properties related to transpose of a matrix. So the first property is properties of transpose of a matrix. Property number 1, first property, let A is equals to Aij be the given matrix of order m cross n, then the transpose of given matrix A whole transpose will be equals to A. How? If the given matrix is A, and what is the property? If we have to find the transpose of transpose, then it will be equals to given matrix. For example, let us suppose given matrix A is 1, 2, 3, 4. Then what will be the transpose? Transpose of the given matrix will be 80. And how we will find out? We will write first row into first column, then second row into second column. So this is the transpose of the given matrix. Now again, if we have to find the transpose of the transpose, that is 80. Now we have to find transpose of this 80. And what is 80? 80 is this. So again we will write first row, that is 1, 3 into first column, and second row, that is 2, 4 into second column. So this is your 80 whole t. Now compare what is 80 whole t, that is given matrix 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is equals to given matrix A, implies that we can write the transpose of the transpose will be always equals to the given matrix. So it was the first property for any given matrix A, whatever the order, if we have to find transpose, whole transpose, then it will be always equals to A. So in this analytical way we can prove. So this was the first property. Now second property, when two matrices are given and if we have to find the transpose of their sum, then what is the property? So next property is for property number 2. For any two given matrices, for any two given matrices of same order, for any two given matrices of same order, A plus B whole transpose is equals to A transpose plus B transpose. This is the property number 2. How we will prove this? We will take two example and analytically we will prove this, and in exam also you may get questions on this property. So let given matrix A is 1, 2, 3, 4 and the matrix B is -1, 4, 3, 2. Any matrix you can suppose. Now these are the two given matrix. What is the condition? Condition is that their order should be same. So given matrix A is of order 2 cross 2 and similarly B is also of order 2 cross 2. the first digit always represent number of rows and second is column. So here 2 row, 2 column. Similarly in matrix B, 2 row and 2 column. Now what we have to prove? We have to prove that the sum of two given matrix transpose will be equals to the sum of their individual transpose. This we have to prove. So for these two given matrix, first we will find transpose of A. So A transpose will be represented by AT or A prime. So AT or A prime will be equals to 1, 2, 3, 4. This is AT. Similarly, transpose of B, that is BT, it will be equals to minus 1, 4 and 3, 2. First row will be first column and second row will be second column. So again 2 cross 2, this is of also order 2 cross 2. Now what we have to prove? In left hand side, sum of the given matrices transpose is equals to AT plus BT. So left hand side, first we will find A plus B. What is A plus B? Simply sum of the given matrices. So given matrix A is 1, 2, 3, 4 and B is minus 1, 4, 3, 2. So A plus B will be equals to corresponding element. How we will add the two matrix? When the addition of two matrix we have to do, then we will add the corresponding element. So 1 minus 1, 0, 2, 4, 6, then 3, 3, 6 and 4 and 2, this is 6. So this is the A plus B. Now A plus B whole transpose. A plus B whole transpose will be equals to, means A plus B is this. So just transpose. How we will write? Write first row into first column. So 0, 6 and then second column 6, 6. So this is the A plus B whole T. Now we will find first AT and then BT. So AT is this, BT is this. Now right hand side, A transpose plus B transpose sum equals to, what is AT? AT is 1, 3, 2, 4. And what is BT? BT is your minus 1, 3, 4, 2. Now AT plus BT, that is sum of the transpose of A and transpose of B equals to, that is 1 and minus 1, 0, 3 and 3, 6, then 2 and 4, 6, then 4 and 2, 6. So this is AT plus BT, implies that A plus B whole transpose is equals to A transpose plus B transpose. This is the second property. So in this way, when we have given two matrices of the same order, let one matrix is A, another is B, and if we have to find A plus B whole transpose, then it will be equals to that individual transpose of A plus individual transpose of B. So this was your second property. Now property number 3. Property number 3 is, if we have given any matrix and any scalar, then the scalar multiplication of the given matrices transpose will be equals to, that is property number 3, let A be the given matrix and K be any scalar. K be any scalar, then what is the property? Property is that if we have to multiply the given scalar with the transpose of given matrix, or if we multiply first K with the given matrix and if then we find the transpose of it, then these two will be equal. That is, for example, let A be any given matrix 2 minus 3 minus 4 0. This is be any given matrix and let the scalar be K is equals to 3. Now what we have to do? First if we find the transpose of given matrix, that is AT. So AT is here. First row will be first column, so 2 minus 3. Second row will be second column, that is minus 4 comma 0. This is the transpose of the given matrix. Now if we have to find the scalar multiplication, that is 3AT, then 3AT means this 3 scalar will be multiplied with the every element of given matrix, because it was we learn in scalar multiplication of any matrix. Whenever we have to multiply any scalar with the given matrix, then how we will multiply? We will multiply the scalar with every element of the given matrix. So 380 will be equals to 3 into 2 6 minus 12 minus 9 and 0. This is 380. And second is, if we multiply first the given matrix, that is 3A, and then we transpose. So 3A will be equals to given matrix will be multiplied with 3. So 3 2 is 6, 3 3 is 9, minus 12 and 0. This is 3A. Now if we have to find 3A whole transpose, then it will be equals to first row first column, so 6 minus 9, second row second column, that is minus 12 0. So what we did here, one time first we find transpose of the given matrix and then we multiplied with the scalar 3. In second case, first we multiplied the given matrix with the given scalar and then we find the transpose. So this 3A whole transpose is equals to scalar multiplication of 3 with the transpose of given matrix. So if we have to find the multiplication of any scalar with the given matrix, and then if we find the transpose, then it will be equals to Ka whole transpose. So this is the property number 3. Means simple language में हम क्या कह सकते हैं कि अगर किसी मैट्रिक्स को हमें किसी स्केलर से मल्टीप्लाई करना है, तो किसी ट्रांसपोज के केस में हम पहले मैट्रिक्स का ट्रांसपोज करके स्केलर से मल्टीप्लाई करें, या पहले स्केलर से गिवन मैट्रिक्स को मल्टीप्लाई करके ट्रांसपोज निकालें. स्केलर मल्टीप्लिकेशन विद द ट्रांसपोज ऑफ मैट्रिक्स विल बी इक्वल्स टू scalar multiplication of given matrix whole transpose. This is the property number 3. Now next property, that is very important property due to exam point of view. So the property number 4 is property number 4. Let A and B be the two given matrix such that AB is possible. AB is possible means pre-multiplication of given matrix is possible. One matrix is A, another matrix is B, and if AB possible means matrix A can be multiplied with the given matrix B, then AB whole transpose will be equals to B transpose into A transpose. That is, if matrix multiplication AB is possible, then AB whole transpose will be equals to B transpose into A transpose. That is, first we will write the transpose of second matrix, then multiply with the transpose of first matrix. This rule we can extend as, if we have given 3 matrix ABC and ABC is possible, then ABC whole transpose will be C transpose into B transpose into A transpose, and this property is also known as reverse law. Reverse law. So we will do the exercise or application question on the basis of this property. So it was about the transpose and the properties of the transpose of given matrices. In next video, we will discuss about the symmetric and skew symmetric matrices.